morning, dear ones. Reverend Robert with you here on a, what is it? Wednesday. That's right. It's Wednesday. On a Wednesday morning, part of the New Thought Media Network. This is prayer time. I don't do morning prayers all that often anymore. So this was special. Well, I saw the spot and I was like, oh, I want to do that because I end up on the night shift a little bit more often than I do here in the mornings anymore. So it's great to be with you. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for being a part of this amazing experience that is New Thought Media Network and what we are becoming and how we're showing up and how we continue to grow and expand in, powerful, meaningful, and important ways. And I'll tell you, there's about 1 billion different things that are going on in the background to make all this happen. And that's the fun part. I get to watch it all and be a part of most of it. And every so often things show up that are just like, hey, did you know about this? And I'm like, nope. But it sounds great. It looks good. It's got a green light, so do it. Let's go. God works in this spirit. This wonderful thing called life works in amazing ways. And what I know is after 20 years of being a part of all this, it works because of the power of our prayers. Now, remember, this is not begging and beseeching. This is not, oh, please, please, please. I'm not supplicating myself. It's all about recognizing the divine truth that's operating as our lives, and then using that divine truth, that divine creative process to create the conditions and the opportunities and the experiences I desire. Now, it doesn't always happen like that. It can. We do have, quote, instant karma. We do get those instant demonstrations, instant manifestations of our beliefs and our word and our thoughts. Excuse me. And sometimes it takes a little while to make sure we're really clear on what it is we want. You hear me say it a lot. Focus on the what, let God take care of the how. We get clear on what we want. We let the divine creative force take care of the how. Put the pieces in front of us. Put the opportunities before us. Now, that doesn't mean that once we put the what out there, that we just sit and wait for God to drop a gold brick in my hand. That's not how it happens. Once we get clear about the what, the divine creative process gives us the how, gives us the opportunities, the experiences, the people, the friends, the resources, all the stuff. But we still have to go out there and make it happen. We still got to go get our hands dirty. You don't fix a tire willing the lug nuts to come off. You have to get out the tire iron and you have to turn the tire iron. Doesn't matter. So what we do in prayer and what we do here in these times is we're not getting our hands dirty, but we're getting our heart and our mind. I went the backwards there, right? We're getting our mind clear so the heart may express. So I invite you to join me in that. If you're comfortable and in a safe place to close your eyes, please feel free to do so. What I know is my morning, my day to this point has been filled with prayers. From the moment of waking, the mind begins to cast a vibration of thought and belief into the universe, into the creative process of the one that must in some way take form and take shape. And so I begin every day in that still moment. Not really sleeping, not out of bed yet, not fully awake yet. In that still moment. The breath that recognizes the divine. That breath that recognizes the divine oneness. That recognizes the divine as source and supply, as the ever-present wellspring of love and light and beauty, truth and health and wealth and well-being and abundance, prosperity. It is truly all God. And if it's all God, then it must all be good. I may not see the good, I may not recognize the good, it doesn't mean the good is not there. I rest in a deep knowing this day that the oneness that is all life is moving and be breathing and having its being as my life. And it's doing that perfectly. Whole, complete, nothing missing, nothing absent. And as I know that truth of my life, I know that must be true of all life. And if it's true of all life, then it's true of your life. It's true of the lives of each and every one that is touched by the vibration that is created here in this experience, now or at another time. Live or on the replay. Knowing there truly is no replay in the mind of God, there is just the opportunity for a different experience of this same vibration, of this same word, of this same belief. And that is what we're doing here this day. We're raising up a belief. Raising up a belief in the one. Joining together to create a vibration that says there is only this one thing, and this one thing is happening through and as all life, my life, every life. And if that's true, and I believe that to be true, and that is what we teach to be true, then in that truth, then all life is influencing the grand divine journey of humanity. So if I cast what I believe to be good into that creative process, then we can receive more of that. Not just me, but everybody. This has never been a journey of me and mine and I. It has always been a journey about the oneness that is all of us. Every single one, every heartbeat, every single creature, human or otherwise, across this planet, part of this one life. And so out of that, what I know is everything that is necessary for the fulfillment of my mission comes into my life exactly as necessary. If that's happening in my life, that's happening for all life. So I claim that for you as well. A deep sense of knowing that what's going on in your life right now is exactly perfect to bring you to the next level, to share a deeper story, to learn a more profound lesson, to grow and expand. For in this human journey, that is what we are about, growing and expansion, evolving. Along this journey of enlightenment, we are coming to a greater and greater truth, a greater realization of the truth, a greater realization of the deep soul calling that we are here to fulfill. Knowing full well that we cannot fail. We cannot fail at this. Not that we're not allowed to. It's not that it is impossible. Because the growth never ends. The journey is forever stretching out before us, beckoning us, calling us into our greatness, day by day, moment by moment by moment. What I know is you come from greatness, you are greatness, and therefore you are creating greatness in everything you do. And I rest in that deep knowing that somehow, collectively, I may not see it, I may not have I don't have any of the answers, but I trust. I have that deep sense of faith and trust that the divine is moving everyone and calling everyone, inspiring everyone to their greatness, and that together we are demonstrating a world that works for all. Together we are awakening humanity to its spiritual magnificence. Together we are awakening the spirit of oneness in everyone. And that is good. That is good and very good. Together, we are awakening the spirit of oneness in everyone we encounter. And everyone that is touched by this mighty community, by the vibration that is being created here this day and every day. So I am filled in this moment with an absolute sense of gratitude. Grateful, 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 overflowing with gratitude for this day, for all that it holds, all that shall be, all that is already preordained for this day to be. It matters not what I say, because what I know is God's got the say. The one, the divine, is already demonstrating, already manifesting, already operating upon this word to bring some form from this prayer. So I am grateful. And I do release this word into the law that must demonstrate, that already is operating upon it, that is already taking shape and form and experience around the belief in the word that has been released and sent into the creative process here this day. I let go. I let God be God. And if any of this has resonated in any way, please join in an affirmation of truth as we say together. And so it is. And so it is. Oh, thank you so much, dear ones, for being with me this morning. Good morning, Wayne. Yes, living faith in oneness. Exactly. We are a living faith in oneness. And if you'd like your prayer requests added to our prayer ministry, please drop an email, prayer@ntmedia.org. We get all of our practitioners and ministers praying upon your requests. If you'd like your request mentioned here in the program, let us know. We'd be happy to do that for you as well. All right, I'm Reverend Robert. I'm going to get out of here. Excuse me. Now, the next thing up in just a couple minutes is Morning Sip with Rev Melissa. So tune right back in and check out Rev Melissa and what she's doing. I tell you, it's a great way to get into the spiritual of the day. And then at 9 o'clock, Rev Steph with Wake Up, Say Thank You. Another great and amazing way to be involved with your spiritual practice, to expand your spiritual practice. So no matter where you are, no matter what you enjoy, I think we've got some of it here somewhere on New Thought Media Network. Please share with your friends. Let them know what we're doing. Invite them to come check out a broadcast, or perhaps drop $1 or $2 in the donate bucket, or maybe a dozen or two. Regardless, folks, I love you. I want to thank you for being with us today. I'm going to get my way out of here and make room for Rev Melissa and the Morning Sip. Until next time, peace.